Hi, I'm Alli. Welcome to or back to the channel where I share messages channeled through from the goddess Brigid, the ascended masters, source consciousness, and any benevolent light beings working with me on my mission to accelerate myself, my loved ones, and anyone receiving this message onto our highest timelines as quickly as possible at the expense of no other. If you've watched some of my other videos, you know that before I do my channeling, I pull a card, and up until now I've shown the card after. But today I'm feeling called to share the cards with you first and then to call in whoever wants to come through to share the message. So the first card I pulled, I work with the Wildwood Tarot, which is a little bit different than traditional deck, but translates and is similar. And the first card I pulled was the Eight of Bows, the Hearth Fire. This might translate to the Eight of Wands, which has really fast-moving energy in a traditional tarot. But what I love about the interpretation of this deck is that it's also a time to give thanks and gratitude for the true, maybe soul-level friendships in your life, and to quote the book, to revere the fire that forged these relationships. And I don't know about you, but I've had in the last couple of months, but really accelerated in the first, in the beginning of this year of 2026, this like rapid acceleration of kind of sifting through and sorting out the relationships that are real, and kind of having to sit in the fire with certain people in my life to kind of see if they can match my frequency, I guess is the word that's coming to me. So yeah, I think that's really poignant of like revering that and like showing great gratitude for that opportunity to really sit in the fire with certain people and be like, how are we going to come out of this? How are we going to move through it? I actively choosing to transmute and alchemize and strengthen relationships with people because I don't want the fake ones. I don't want the inauthentic ones. I want them to fall away. I didn't actually know this before I did the reading, but as I picked up that card, right behind it was the mirror. Card number 12 in this deck. And that tells me that this is a mirror for you as well. And I wonder if you too kind of need that reminder of this fast moving energy and this pattern of sitting in the fire with people around you, and it kind of working to weed out the real ones. So let's revere it and actually show gratitude for it together. And as I picked up the mirror, the card behind that was the Sun of Life. So how beautiful. I can't make it up. Like, this is the ultimate expression of joy and gratitude in this human life, in this realm, in this like grounded experience. So this is the path to joy. This is it. And now going back to the cards that I pulled when I initially pulled from this Eight of Bows, was the World Tree, card number 21, 12 in reverse. And the World Tree is all about a confirmation that all of your greatest desires, all of the abundance, material wealth, but also any desire you want, will be delivered to those who are living an authentic and aligned life. If you are seeking the knowledge with a pure heart and with a willingness to do the work and not from a place that is ego-led, it's all of the abundance of the world. It's like all of the wisdom, everything you need to achieve it is available to you. And I really, when I drew this card, really saw that as confirmation of the work I've been doing, and I can assume the work you've been doing, of like really seeking knowledge and really walking the spiritual path without the need for approval, maybe even while other people aren't getting it, and just really like trusting the inner knowing and trusting that the right people will get it and the right people will want to share the experience with you. Behind the World Tree was the Seven of Swords, Seven of Bows in this deck, which is insecurity in reverse. And I think that that is like really, again, just confirmation of this path I've been walking, and that I think very likely you have been walking, given that the mirror came out, is that this insecurity, like it's no more. It's done. We've transmuted it. There is no insecurity around this incredible gift and this incredible knowing and knowledge within me and within you. And there's no reason to mute it. There's no reason to make it small or doubt it anymore. And it is like due to this like very moral and aligned seeking of the knowledge to leverage it for the greater good versus personal gain, that has actually allowed that insecurity to fall away, and to want to like call people to your hearth fire, call them in. They're moving in quickly. Like this gratitude and abundance, this gratitude for this abundance of soul family, like soul friendships, like the real deal. The rest are falling away. And like, we should be so grateful for that, because there is no reason for insecurity when these are the people you're surrounding yourself with. And you're in charge. Like, you're in charge, and there's no reason to give time or energy to these inauthentic or performative relationships in your life. And hopefully this reading helps you see that you can you have permission. Like, you can let it go, because that's how you're going to claim this. That's how you are going to claim this sun, this joy in your life. The final card that came out was the Ace of Arrows, the Ace of Swords in a traditional deck, the Breath of Life. For me, this is in this deck, like this is a very fiery card. This is a card of inspiration and like incoming maybe passion project or creative spark or idea that is actually, if you think about like a fire, and when you fan a fire, right? I know I actually channeled through a message about this, and that's coming up. I'm being reminded of that right now. But like, when we fan a fire, it actually takes like, right? Like, think of like a bellow, or when we blow on a fire to actually like fan the flame and bring it to life and like make it bigger. So this is actually like that coming in. It's like, okay, so maybe you've had this spark, you've had this passion, you've had this creative idea that you've brought into your 3D life. And like, now, given like the other cards that we saw come out of this, revering the friendships and soul family around you, this like confirmation that the knowledge of the universe, when led with moral and just action, is going to bring you to your desires, because it's fueled from the right thing. And here, like, Spirit is saying that they're helping to fan it. Like, you need to fan it. I need to fan it. It is our responsibility, right? Like, we have to take the divinely led action. But right now, our guides are the people working with us here in this 3D realm, but also, you know, in our psychic support and in our roots. They're also like seriously fanning for us right now. They are sitting, you know, I'm getting the full body confirmation that like they're up there. I love this image of them being up there, like they're putting the bellows on you. They're helping to bring this fire to life. So that was cool. That was really fun. And I'd like to know if you, how do you like that? Like, how do you like starting this message with, starting messages with tarot cards? Because I think they're a really powerful tool. Like, I'm really into this Wildwood Tarot deck. I'm shuffling to kind of see like what else might want, if one other card wants to come out before we call in a channel message. But, you know, it feels, it's rooted like in Celtic mythology and in nature. And, you know, I think if you have been watching, this is a lot of cards, but yeah, wow, beautiful. Oh my God. So we have the stag coming out. Like, I read this card as being like rhythmic, like it's ancestral support in the roots, but it's also this like rhythmic, steady beat to the path. It's like a steady confirmation of like, you know, I'm feeling it in my body. So that's why the words aren't coming, but it's just this, keep going, like keep with it, we are fanning the flame for you, it's happening, you know. Then I've got the shaman, which might be likened to the hermit card, but in this deck, like I see this again, it's more of like that like ancestral root sort of support, like ancestral lines like coming in and supporting and surrounding you. And look, we can see like his little flame being forged down there. And it's like, gosh, it's sort of like, so, oh gosh, like I'm feeling, I'm getting that it's like smoke signals. It's like you might be sitting alone, like doing this work, walking this path, like trusting yourself, sitting in the fire with people who it can be upsetting, right? People may be falling away, but actually the right ones are staying, and the ones who are meant to are staying with us. And this is like that act. It's like, it is this divinely led experience of sitting in the fire. And it's like, it's sending up smoke signals, like the right people are coming back in. And I know, like, I've been reconnecting with people from my past who, for no reason, nothing bad happened, but like suddenly they're back in my life and we're like, oh wait, like we like each other, we love each other, like let's cheer for each other, like let's see what magic can happen here. So that's kind of what I'm getting from this card. And then with that came out the Two of Bows, the decision card. I know I get sent this card like in my mind's eye often, and in a recent channeled messaging of just like the splitting of timelines. And here in this message, what I'm pulling through today with the cards is like, it's a splitting of timelines, and it's letting those people fall away and just like grieve it, you know, like grieve it, because it can be really sad, but like, you know, this next level of knowing, of light working is like, you can only lead a horse to water. Like you can't force someone to open their eyes. Like you can't force someone to get you. And at a certain point, like for you to keep walking your path, like to your soul purpose, to your greatest good, to your highest timeline, decisions and splits are gonna have to be made. And like, not everyone can come with you. Like not everybody can. It's just not. This is, again, like I said, a lot of cards came out, but here I'm seeing like the wheel, which to me is like a mirror card to the world tree. It's like the fabric, the weaving is all like coming together. We've got the Four of Bows, celebration, but again, like I'm seeing fire. Like I given the theme of this reading so far, like this is like that soul family, those soul level friendships, those real deep connections. I'm feeling this so strong in my body. It's like, it's you dancing with them. Like they're the ones to sink and spend your time in. Like, stop trying to convince the people who just don't get it, because they're not going to. Like, we can't force anyone's eyes to open. And that's hard. That's a hard lesson for me. Like, I'm working through that, you know, but this is something to celebrate, the real ones. Like, put your attention on that, not on the ones who don't get you, not on the ones who don't come to your fire, who aren't called in with your flame. So I'm gonna leave the cards there and see maybe what else might want to channel through related to this. And out of curiosity, like on the bottom of the deck, we have the Blasted Oak, which is the equivalent of the Hanged Man. And again, it's like a changing of perspectives. It's this like permission and reminder of like, put your energy on the people who get you. I need to hear that too. All right. Clearing the space of any and all negative light frequencies and distortions on this timeline, any parallel timelines on all levels. Thank you. Calling in the goddess Brigid, the ascended masters, any benevolent light beings working with me on my behalf, and in my mission to accelerate myself, my loved ones, anyone hearing this message onto our timelines, the highest timelines, as quickly as possible, always at the expense of no other. I honor you deeply. Thank you. I'm being shown the Guardian card from the Wildwood Tarot in my mind's eye, and this card, I'm seeing it upright in my mind, and this is the card of the devil in a traditional deck. And you know, my reading, they're asking me to share my reading of this card, my interpretation of this card. And my interpretation of this card from working with the Wildwood Tarot is the Guardian, who's shown as a skeleton man. It represents befriending your shadow. It represents like a mastery of your shadow and a befriending of the dark depths of you. I actually see this as an amazingly positive card because it's an opportunity to, you know, I'm hearing new levels, new devils, you know, that saying. I've actually been hearing it a lot lately, you know, psychically. And it's always an opportunity to actually like befriend it and allow the devil, or I love the, like I said, this deck's interpretation, the Guardian. It's befriending it and having it walk beside you and actually wielding it as a further expression of like just how powerful and embodied you are and how much sovereignty you have over your life. Because dude, what is more badass than befriending your devils, befriending the skeletons in your closet, having them walk with you, having them at your back. We don't shove away our shadow. We don't stuff our shadow, our skeletons in the closet. We welcome it to our fire. We get to know it. We befriend it. We transmute it. And then it becomes part of our team. Make your shadow your homeboy. Hearing that. Hang out with it. Get to know it. It feels scary because of the power you give it. But it's not scary once you start talking to it. Befriend it. Invite it in. Let it be part of your team. Blessed be. All right, well, thank you. I think I'm definitely gonna do this again. Like, I feel confident and really confident and comfortable with using the cards as a tool to pull messages through, and to, I can feel it, like, in, like I said, like you heard me saying about the feeling in my body. Like I get this sentient confirmation and knowing of like what my yes is, what my no is, when I'm speaking truth. And I love voice channeling, but it's newer, right? Like I'm more practiced and I've been more mentored in card reading. And I think that that felt really cool and really powerful. And I hope you agree. I'd love to know. Okay, I will see you